Hi there, welcome to the Fancy Farm. Joel and Maria here. We wanted to give you guys an update on our somewhat crazy life and what's been going on and why we haven't been doing a lot of videos and all that sort of stuff going on. So, I guess the biggest change is that I took a job. I have two businesses. I have a home building business, and that's in this area, and then, or not two businesses, but two jobs. I run a home building business. I have a crew guys who works for me, and so we're here 4 days a week, basically, Fridays through Monday, and I run that business during that time. And then 3 days a week, we travel about 3 hours away to another town where I am a project manager, welding and fabricating a machine, basically, that I've done before, and they requested and made it worth our while to do this. So we're here on the weekends and over there during the week. We're there 3 days a week and here the rest of the time. And for some reason I can't do math right now, so I can't tell you how many days that is. So we're there for 3 days of the week, so we're here for
4 days.
4 days. Yeah, we're here for 4. So believe it or not, I do math as part of my job. But anyhow, so we took all the animals over there because wintering the animals last year was tough. You know, being off grid, we can't have any tank heaters.
Right. So not only that's tough, it's that we have no power to be able to heat the water, so we can't stockpile the animals here. You have to be able to get out there and get the ice off every day.
Right, and so last winter, while I was logging, Drea did that every day. She'd go out there with an axe, bust the ice off the water, keep the animals going, which is fine when we're here full time. But it's not, we can't really function that way being in two different places. So over there is a nice little 3-acre homestead. It's on grid, so we're able to run tank heaters, so the animals are there munching away right now and drinking away. But that's what we have to do to make it through the winter time. So in the spring, we have plans for this place. So we come back on the weekends and work on it, right?
Yep, every week.
What are some of our plans for the spring?
Okay, well, a soon plan. It's not really for here, but I'm really excited. I know we've had cows before and we had some issues, but it's killing me not that we are not having our own dairy. Like, we're providing our own meat now, almost pretty much 100%.
Yep, we just had some awesome duck roast tonight.
Yep. So we butchered over the summer. We butchered 25 ducks and 50 meat birds. We're really happy. At first we weren't happy with the ducks. They were a little bit lighter than the khaki Campbells.
A little bit more on the white end of the meat.
Yeah. But we're like, no, it's so worth it because it is a darker meat, and we cooked it up tonight, and it tastes just like roast, and it looks like roast, and it's nice. When you don't have a cow on hand, it's nice to have that.
What breed of duck did we do this year?
We did pekins.
Pekins. Yeah. American pekins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did American pekins.
We didn't do the giants, we just did the regulars.
Just the regulars. The khaki Campbells, we loved the meat, but they were just too small. It was like a bird for each person.
Literally, yeah.
And you can imagine how much food I eat. So it was 2 birds for me.
Yeah.
So the pekins are nice. They're family-sized duck.
The other thing is we got a plucker.
We have a plucker.
Oh man, and that just we whipped through processing the birds. So that was super nice and totally worth it. 100%
Absolutely, big time saver.
Oh yeah.
We still end up doing birds in the middle of the night, but at least this time it's not as cold or as long.
Yeah, and this time we just did all the killing and plucking outside and moved them in here and did the rest in the kitchen, which is super nice.
Right.
So to have that big kitchen. But yeah, so back to the cows. I really want us to have our own dairy, and I don't want to do the goats because they just really don't give that much cream, and I really want a lot of cream because I want to do butter. We go through a lot of butter, cream for our coffee, all sorts of stuff. So we are looking for a miniature Jersey. So, because we want the smaller scale, easier to handle. We don't need tons of milk. As far as the range cattle problems, we'll just fix that when we get to it again. And now that we're not having to dump so much money into the cabin, we can focus more on the fencing, proper fencing, to keep the range cattle out.
Right. So in the spring, we're going to fence our whole property. up to the standard, do the big 5-strand barbed wire on the outside, field fence on the inside for our animals, cross fence it. So we're not going to be doing with the Premier One fence anymore. Yeah. I work so much, and the goal is to eventually phase out that. We want to be here full time, and we will be. We have a plan of how to get there financially and how to be at that point to where we are here full time. But in the meantime, Drea ends up with a lot on her plate. I mean, she's an amazing housewife, feeds this place, teaches the kids, feeds all our faces, keeps the house clean, takes care of all the animals, and our kids don't have a lot of chores. They've just started on a chore list, getting to the ages where they can start being responsible. Drea does it all without complaining, but you know it's a lot of work. So we want to eliminate the Premier One fencing, and then we are going to go with hard cross fence stuff. Why don't you tell them about some of our other plans here? And I'll just take a second.
Some other plans. Let me think. So we're planning to really focus on the fencing next year, like Joel was saying. And then Joel really wants to build a barn this spring. So we're kind of hoping to do a big barn and half of it be like his shop. And then possibly a dog kennel attached to it, because that's something I've always wanted to do. We've got the space and the setup here. And there's a high demand in this area. So, yeah, so the barn is kind of we're hoping to
dual purpose. We'd like to have the dog kennel, and like I kind of just alluded to, we want to end up being here at home. I want to work from home, and I like home building, but I'm the best at welding and fabrication, and
that's his passion.
I plan on running a welding shop out of here and making some products that I sell locally, and then doing repairs and stuff like that. And so that's kind of where we'd like to head, and part of that involves a big barn. Who doesn't want a big barn? So
right,
yeah. We're going to be upgrading our solar system.
Yeah,
we are making a purchase of a large solar system, 18 panels, big lithium-ion batteries.
Right now we have 6 panels, so you can imagine.
We run off 6 panels and 8 golf cart batteries, and they just don't have the cycles in them. We do fine. We have the lighting we want, and we have a refrigerator running 24/7. During the summer, we have freezers running too. During the winter time, it's cold right now, so we unplug our freezers. But so we're fine. We function totally fine power-wise. But it would be nice to have a bigger system, be able to run a KitchenAid or, you know, something like that. Dehydrator that. We don't have that option. We cannot run that on our current system. So we would like to be able to run something like that. So that's the goal. Yeah, so we're excited. It's a change of plans. We're hitting it at a slower pace than we want to. But we're trying to be responsible about it and have a plan spread out over a couple of years at how to get this place to where we want. So I am home, and we homestead as a family together. So,
So soon we will take you to our other homestead.
Yeah.
We're kind of bouncing back and forth.
We got 2 homesteads.
Yeah, so the animals are the other one. And like Joel said, it's a little 3-acre place, a little mobile on a 3-acre lot or whatever. So it's a nice setup, and so we'll take you and show you.
She said that like a Canadian. Mobile home. You know, she said mobile.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so
I trained her well.
Yeah. So we'll take you and we'll show you all the animals and how they're all set up. And then we're going to be starting to prepare for a milking cow.
For a milking cow. We're going to make a little parlor. And
a little milk parlor and a little barn. So a few little things that we need to get done to prepare for a little miniature cow. Right now, it's definitely hard to find one on the market. Like, they're more...
You know, and I'm interested in the milking Dexters, and maybe you guys can chime in with some advice on that, but, you know, really leaning towards those miniature jerseys. We really like the amount of milk and the structure of the bag and I guess, and that sort of stuff, and I kind of want to be patient and wait until we can get the miniature jersey, but because we're leery of, you know, the Dexter. We had a beautiful cow, but she was more along beef lines. I'm not sure how much of a milker she would have been or how well. I mean, her teats are so small, her udders.
I think that'd probably be fine, but we also want to spend the money and get a well-tamed cow, because like horses, you can easily steer them with their heads, but Heather, oh my goodness, She ripped Joel's hand all up from trying to get
Peeled
control
the
of
skin
her
off
head.
the palms of my hand.
Yeah, with a halter on and a lead. So
I mean, and originally the Dexter was used as part of a draft animal. So I mean, their neck is so strong. I was used to horses. You could turn their head and control the direction. Well, the cow, if it decides it's going that way, you're going with it unless you have it tied to a tractor. So.
Yeah, and it's going to be my cow. I'm going to be milking her on a regular basis. So I need something that is very tame, docile, easy to get a hold of and work with. So, yeah, so we're just keeping our eyes for that. So that's a combination of both. So it's a little, go ahead.
I'm just bursting. I got a tractor now. I got an old tractor with some implements.
Yeah.
We're going to try and do hay next year.
Yep.
And
that'd be huge.
we have an opportunity to maybe purchase another 12 acres to add to our land of pasture land.
Yeah.
So we're pretty excited about that. So we'll see how that all works out. We'll keep you informed. One of these times I'll show you my tractor while I'm plowing snow. So
yeah, and he just got a couple of toys too. Which
I do. We have a matching set of snowmobiles, and we come here and work all day, and then we make sure we cut out in the afternoon so we can go out as a family and go snowmobile. And it's pretty awesome. Aubrey's big enough; she's riding one on her own now. Yeah. So we got a set of snowmobiles we're really enjoying. So sleds to all you Canadians. So
yeah, yeah.
We'll show you them too. So
yeah,
we just wanted to touch base with you guys and share some of our plans and what we're excited about. We're going to try and do this more regularly and keep you guys involved. You know, with us being in the two different places, we kind of feel like, we kind of stepped away from our dream and our goal, what's going on, and it's a slower process getting there now. We're kind of leery about sharing it with everybody, but we decided, hey, we live a crazy life, crazier than a lot of people, and we might as well just share it with you and have you guys come along on the journey. So we're going to go for it, and if you like it, you like it. If not, we're doing it anyhow. So,
yeah.
So.
Alrighty,
Well, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the video, and pipe up in the comments about what kind of cow we should get.
Yeah.
All right, talk to you later. Have fun. We're just going to sip some coffee by the fire.